gonna not read that comment, and I'm instead just gonna watch the trailer. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. I do genuinely love her design, though. I'm pretty sure, I don't know how true this is, because I'm not familiar with Angela. I'm not going to pretend like I'm familiar with Angela. I said that before. But when it comes to, first of all, I'm so loud over behind me. I can hear myself through my headphones. Again, I'm not familiar, but it looks like she obviously only has one wing, which is probably something that has to do with her character. But then again, it also looks like she only has one arm. Like, this arm has the band around it, but then this is golden. She has a full, like, everything is half. And again, I don't know if that's I don't know if that's like an intentional design choice or if that is like a lore piece. Regardless, I think it's really cool. And I talked about it before, so I'm not going to do too much, but I like that she has what we would consider a masculine build, right? Like, realistically, if you take away this piece, it could be a dude, and I like that Rivals is not afraid to go outside of the norms when it comes to those kind of character designs, you know what I mean? Alright, let's look at the actual gameplay. Okay, I think I saw this. Okay, so here, so she has a flight mode, clearly. She has infinite, I guess it's a swing, I guess it's like a bow staff kind of thing. I know this is her shield. This seems to be some sort of dash, and then this is like a dive, it seems. So let's watch. So, yeah, so obviously she flies. Big fucking surprise. We all knew that. I'm curious about what this is here. Because there's some sort of, like, maybe not necessarily a, I don't know, not necessarily like a reload time, but definitely a something. And I'm curious if it'll be like more like Johnny or if it'll be more like Wanda. Did she one-shot that Iron Man, or is he already getting attacked? Okay, it didn't show. Okay, so she has a shield, clearly. This is her dash. So her dash kind of looks like it works the same as Wolverine's, right? Where you can kind of like glide and then grab somebody and kind of attack them on the ground. Cool. I want to look at that attack again real quick. Did it... I want to... Yeah, there's some... So this is like... Again, I don't know if it's like a strength thing or whatever, but this is definitely involved with this attack specifically. So, yeah, so she can just take people off the map, which is awesome. Okay. So so I can't tell. So she came down, and that's what they said in the trailer. She can swap between flying and ground fighting. So I don't know if this means that she has a slam power, because it changes when she's on the ground. So either there's a slam power, or that is just the symbol for when she's grounded. There also, I'm looking, I don't see a timer for her flight. Like, I don't see any timing for it. So can she consistently fly? Okay, yeah, no, okay, I think that was her. Yeah, so she comes down. So when she's not flying, I think it's an attack. That's what it seems. She's flying, she presses the E, she comes down, attacks, and now she's on the ground. And now she has grounding powers. Yep! Okay, I realize it now. That looks like a flight. That looks like she's flying. So, yeah, and I don't see a time limit on it, which would be interesting. If there's no time on her flying. I don't know how I feel about that. So her attacks seem basically the same. Oh wait, hold on. So her attacks seem basically the same regardless, on if she's flying or not. But here, is she the ops? Can she only stay on the ground for too long? Because what is this? I'm trying to figure out what this is. Because the difference between her flight and her grounding was 11 seconds. That is cool. That's going to be super cool. And there's a tether to it. Yep. I saw somebody did it with Iron Man earlier, which is super cool. Ha! Oh, they're teasing the oh, they know this is going to be fun. I don't think that they've done this in a trailer where they show two ultimates at the same time to show like the compatibility of the characters. It makes sense, and from what I understand, Angela's Thor's sister, so obviously the game developers know this, right? But yeah, I don't think we've ever actually seen a double ultimate in this before. And Angela's ultimate absolutely works with Thor's, because the big problem with Thor is he's slow like Wanda, but he doesn't have the oomph of Wanda's, right? Like, when Thor slams down, if you're on the outskirts of it, you'll lose, like, maybe half your health. You really do have to be very close to the center. Honestly, Namor's works better, because with Namor's, I mean, if you're in the center, you're dead, because it does, like, 500. But if you're on the outskirts, you still lose, like, 300 almost, or something crazy like that. With Thor, and I'm not sure about the number specifically, but Thor's a lot more, like, disperse of death. I'm trying to think of the word. Of damage. That's what I was looking for, damage. Like, the damage is a lot more dispersed the further out you go. So, unless you're in the center, Thor's not killing anybody with his ult. So, if you combine the Thor ult with the Angela ult, Thor could actually get a pretty solid kill. That's super cool. Super cool. And I still love this artwork. She looks really cool. I'm genuinely excited to play her. I usually end up playing tank anyway. So, yeah, I'm really excited, genuinely.